the nurses, the medical staff, they're the ones that have to make the decision whether you should be admitted or not, depending on your overall well-being, depending on external factors like if you traveled or you came in contact with somebody, and depending if you have any damage to other organs. Okay, I mean, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Okay, and society must remember that the people still have colds, like myself. You still have bronchitis. You might still have pneumonia. They might do regular tests first to see if you have those conditions. Some people have strep, okay? And till now, like I told you, the tests are scarce, and they're limiting the tests for certain people, not everybody, okay? So not if you're walking in the neighborhood, somebody coughs, don't assume that he has the coronavirus. It could be a regular cold, people, okay? Yeah, but you use making a diary. That's very important. Start writing. When did you just start feeling bad? Is your cough persistent? If you have a high fever, if you have diarrhea, if you feel nauseated, those are questions that you should ask. Now, in terms of the mask, everybody's scared. The masks have run out to the point where anybody who buys a mask nowadays in the United States, you actually might be taking the mask away from a healthcare giver, and that's wrong. Remember this and take it as a rule of thumb. If you are sick and you want to help by not spreading the disease, okay, go ahead and buy the mask, okay? But if you think that by wearing the mask, you're not gonna get affected, and that's the purpose of your buying the mask, that is incorrect, okay? And there is certain ways of tying the mask. There is the pores. Some pores are bigger. There's fake mask out there. Be careful what you're buying. The CDC has a chart, how to wear it, what to look for, and you got to check for specifications, okay? And something that might ease the pressure and the congestion to the ER is something called telemedicine. It's basically talking to your doctor on the computer, and you give them your symptoms. He looks and he'll ask, basically seeing a doctor on the telephone or on your computer. So the impact on health communities is not bad. There's 3 companies in mind, and call your insurance company. They might have that option. Okay, I think Medical Mutual does, Blue Cross does. Okay, but there are 3 main companies in the United States that do telemedicine. One is called Teladoc, TELADOC. One is called Amwell, AMWELL. And one is called MD Live, MDLIVE. Try it. This will help you, okay? And don't forget that chart. If you go to the CDC website, that chart on the respirator filters, which is the mask, tells you how to tie it, what to look for. Even if you tie it wrong, you're not going to get no benefit. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, what are other forms of treatment? Now, not all vitamins are recommended. Some might help, some might not. Okay. Now, in terms of vitamin C, it doesn't hurt. Vitamin D3 also helps. Vitamin A, elderberry comes from berry, the plant, comes in gummies and comes in syrup. There's different formulation, different companies. That helps your immune system. I use that. That's pretty good. Echinacea, ECHINACEA. You take it for 3 weeks on and 1 week off. That helps to stimulate your immune system. Okay, and don't forget, you will be taking more than the recommended FDA daily allowance. So be careful. Don't overdo it. Don't do it. And remember not to overdose, causing side effects to yourself. In the Middle East and in India and in places of that nature, in that part of the world, there's something called black seed. The Latin word is nigella, Nigella, sativa, Sativa. You grind it, you mix it with honey and it's supposed to have the cure for everything. It's also been in the Islamic world for a long time, and the Prophet Muhammad, praise be upon him, mentioned it, and a lot of people get a lot of benefits from black seed. Eating yogurt or taking probiotic daily, that helps quite a bit. Exercising, but be careful when you go to the gym. Please wipe the equipment before you use the equipment, and wipe it afterwards. Okay, they're looking at about 150 hours per week, because they say a strong body overcomes and fights a virus than a stationary person. Okay, stop smoking, people. This is a time where you got to take this thing seriously. Smoking can reduce your immune system. It can affect other conditions that you may have, especially those people that use the hookah. That has to be thrown out, especially the hookah. That has to be gone. Increase your vegetables and fruits. That's very helpful. If you purchase a sanitizer gel, for example, Perel, or other brand names, or make sure that the gel is 60% or above alcohol. That's important. There's a lot of phony imitations, and you're wasting your money. I was stunned, and I was happy to see many people make their own sanitizer. I think the ingredients are the following. You need 99% ethyl alcohol. You need aloe vera gel, okay? And you could use any essential oil and mix them all together. If you Google it, or you go to YouTube, it will show you how, okay? Now, if you're sick, please stay home. That's one way to help fight and combat this virus. There's no need, if you're sick, to go and get in contact with sick people and spread the disease. It is better not to attend major gatherings. I don't care what they tell you, until we get we get some type of control on this. Especially senior citizens, especially people, again, like I mentioned before, pre-existing conditions like heart problems, autoimmune, cancer, diabetes, okay? Wash your hands with warm water and soap at least 20 seconds. Some people go, and they're done. That's wrong. At least count to yourself 20 seconds, okay? There is going to be, we got to face it. We got to get used to this disruption of our daily life. There's no ifs or buts about it, okay? Make your own routine. There is a document on the CDC website. It's called Implementation of Mitigation, how to reduce the spread in various communities. And they give you, if it's minimal, if it's medium, if it's severe, what to do. And they give you an idea of what type of plan that you should have. I urge everybody to look at it. Implementation of mitigation. Now, some people are religious and some are not. I am, for one, believe that Allah, God, is very, very upset at mankind. And he wants to prove to everybody that this is his country. And he will do with it whatever he does. Look at, just think about this for 1 minute. Here we are in the technology that we have, the internet, all this to our disposal. And a little virus that we can't see has done and disrupted everything, okay? And if you don't tell me that there is some type of holy intervention or anything to do with God here, I'm sorry, I'm not an atheist, and this proves to me that he's upset at the world. Bad people, change it, ask for repentance. I don't care what religion you are. This is time for prayer. This is time to seek forgiveness for anybody's sin, because mankind has always gone extra than what he can bear. And God doesn't like that. And if you are tested positive, please don't ride on an airplane. Please don't go to the airport. Please do not go into public places, restaurants. I mean, I don't know the whole details. I try to find more details on this, but who knew he had was positive for the coronavirus, COVID-19, and he became a passenger and boarded an aircraft from New York to Florida on JetBlue. When he arrived, he told people, that's stupidity. That is absolutely stupidity. Okay, have a little common sense. This is no joke, people. Okay, and please, I hope my information that I gave you helps. Okay, please share it. I'll be more than glad to send it to him. The next portion of this is for my village, the people in Beit Hanina. I'd like to say a few things. Assalamu alaikum. الكل سمع في كورونا فيروس. يا جماعة هذه مش مزحة. قاعد بتفرج على الواتساب وش اسمه الحلاك اللي بقص شعر وهو رابط الشفرة في خشبة، التبعين الدبكة بعبروا ولابسين ماسكس ولابسين كمامات، اللي بيقول توكل على الله ولساته ببوس وبعبط. يا جماعة هذه مش مزحة. قبل ما الواحد يتوكل على الله بده الزلمة اعقل وتوكل، يعني يتذكر في عادات لازم احنا نغيرهم. التبويس انسى، اوكي، العبط يوم ترحب على الناس انسى الموضوع هذا. في هلا قوانين في كل بلد في العالم، مشوا على القوانين، افهموا شو الصح وشو الغلط. تقول توكل على الله وانت مريض وتبوس البني ادم، هذا غلط الحكي هذا. اوكي، بدكم تستعملوا المطهرات الجل اللي فيه الكحول، اتاكدوا ان نسبه الكحول فوق 60%. هذا مهم جدا. اعراس يا عالم، احنا في اوهايو هلا منعوا التجمع اكثر من 100 شخص في مكان واحد. هاي الاسبوع هذا اتاجل عرس وتاجل خطبه. يعني خذوا في العين الاعتبار يا جماعه، اذا الكلام الطيب ما بده يغير عقول هالناس، بجوز الكورونا فيروس ياثر عليكم. فشو الجهاد تبعنا؟ الجهاد نتعلم من الشغلات. الجهاد لازم نتعلم كيف نتثقف، كيف نغير عاداتنا، وكيف نغير الحياة تبعنا اللي نساعد المجتمع. اوكي، الوقاية مهمة أكيد. ساعد، افهموا من الحكومات، افهموا من الدكاترة، افهموا من المستشفيات شو الصح وشو الغلط. اوكي، هلا رحت مثلا على عندنا محل اسمه كاسكو، الناس صافة على الدور، لا حدا بيصيح ولا واحد بكاتل، بيشتري وحاطين كارمات ممنوع تشتري أكثر من واحد. ليش؟ مشان يظل بضاعة للجميع، مش واحد يشتري ويبيعها في السوق. يعني في شغلات إشي اسمه منطق. يا جماعة توكلوا على الله مزبوط، بس اتعلموا تثقفوا، وإن شاء الله ما بصيب حدا إلا الخير. والسلام عليكم.